Welcome to Acton in Focus, and this is our Halloween special with special guests Melissa Rier, Recreation Director for the town of Acton, and Donnie, who is going to be our makeup, what's the word?
Model.
Model. That's the word, model. And this is Halloween season. It's October, and before I even get into it, Melissa, welcome to the show. Donnie, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The reason Melissa is here is because she has an interest in scary stuff. Melissa, can you tell us about that? How long have you had interest in very scary things?
So I've always been into Halloween since a child. So I've always wanted, and I always chose a spooky kind of costume growing up, and I was never like the princess or anything like that. And then as I got older, I discovered haunted houses, and my parents used to take me to those when I was younger. And I volunteered at a haunted house in Gloucester, because that's where I grew up, called Hammond's Castle. And I started being a haunt actor there.
That sounds haunted.
And it was a lot of fun. So one of my first roles was I was Alice in Wonderland in kind of a creepy Alice type of way. And then I went from there, and now I'm a haunt actor at Witches Woods at Neshoba Valley ski area during the month of October.
What's the creepiest costume you've ever had?
Probably the one that I am right now at Witches Woods. So I'm a clown. I'm a evil clown. And you guys should come check it out at Witches Woods, and I could even give you a little tour of everything.
That would be exciting.
Yeah.
We're on it.
And Donnie's also a clown at Witches Woods as well. So we work in the clown house, which is a 3D experience. Right now, because of COVID, we typically have a makeup team that makes us up, and then we go out there and we have our costumes. But because of COVID, they're having us do it ourselves. So they give us tutorials, they give us our own makeup, and we do that and then get ready and go act for the night.
Before we get into the very big action of making up, can you tell us about the town of Acton's plans for Halloween?
So yes, other than Witches Woods, my full-time job is I'm the recreation director. We have 3 events throughout October. One is Monster Bash. That's our annual event. It's for younger kids, I would say 9 and under. And you can come dressed up. We have a DJ. There's games. There's prizes. There's food. And the kids have fun. And this is a non-scary event, so it's for younger kids to like just have fun. We have a new event this year. It's our Pooch Parade. We have the dogs dress up. You bring your dog, and we're going to have a parade around the park at Nara. And the Acton Dog Park Committee is helping us put that on. So that's going to be a fun event. And then lastly, this is something we started last year because of COVID. We have a pumpkin kind of jamboree type of event where we have the residents bring in a carved pumpkin, and we put it around Nara Park, and then during the last weekend of October you can go around and see all the different pumpkins that people carved.
All right. Well, and how can people learn more about these events?
So you want to go to our website, www.actonrec.com.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So to the issue at hand, Don, are you ready for this?
Let's try it.
So what are you going to make Don as?
So Donnie, I'm going to make him as a zombie, because a zombie is a pretty typical look for Halloween. I'm going to use a lot of green. Green kind of makes you look dead. So that's going to be our base. So one thing that you do with FX makeup or Halloween makeup is you always have a base. Whether you're going to look for a dead look or a clown look. So we work in the clown house, so we usually do a white base. But this will be a green base. It could also be a witch base too. So if you want to be a witch, this is a good costume for good makeup for that as well.
Why did you decide on this one for today?
I think it's a pretty basic look for just looking dead. So, and And this is a tutorial. And this is a tutorial, so I'm trying to make sure that everyone like knows that like this is what you would go for, just looking as a dead kind of zombie look.
All right, let's go for it. Donnie, are you ready for this?
Let's go.
Woohoo!
Alright, so I have all my, so the makeup that I used is not anything special. It's not Halloween specific makeup. So you don't have to go to like Halloween Spirit or go online for a this type of makeup. It's literally just eyeshadow.
Okay.
So I'm using eyeshadow for the entire thing.
And what color are you choosing first for the
Right now
foundation?
I'm going with a dark green.
Okay.
It's almost metallic. So this is the base. Maybe I should choose this one. There we go. And it's okay to go with a little bit more because you can always spread it out. And what I'm using is a sponge, which is the easiest way to put a base on.
Poor Donnie.
He's used to it. One thing that you want to do when doing Halloween makeup is you always want to get the ears and the neck.
Why?
Some people only go for the face, and that's it, because then you right here humanizes you. So you want to make sure that you're the entire character.
He's
so
not
like
human.
any type of skin that you see, you want to make sure that it is blended in with the color of the creature that you're going for. And that even goes for hands as well. So oftentimes people will wear gloves so they don't have to do their hands, but if you're going to keep your hands exposed, you would do that as well.
So, I noticed you started with the lighter green and now it's a darker green.
Yeah, I didn't like that one,
Okay.
so I changed it up. And then after we do the green, we're going to do a bunch of different shadows.
Do the colors look differently on different skin type, skin tones?
Oh, definitely. So
Okay.
you need to figure out what works best for that skin tone. It might be a lot of just me putting makeup on right now, but again, this is just everyday makeup, so this is not anything special. This is eyeshadow.
All right. So as you layer on the green, I'll be right back because I need to get something.
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah. No more than doing it that much as well.
And I'm mixing the colors too. So I have a whole bunch of different greens that I'm going with. And this is just the base.
Creeping back into the picture. So when you said you were mixing the colors up, what do you mean? Is it just the greens?
Yes, the different greens I'm mixing.
Okay. Are there moments where you decide that you need to mix the color?
Yeah. If I want it darker in certain places, or now I'm going to get his eyes, which is, you know, not so comfortable for the actor, but it is definitely needed. You see, that came out really dark, so what I'm going to do is blend it out. This is kind of a metallic green, so it has a little bit of a sparkle to it.
Sparkly zombie. So do you do any makeup that is not scary?
I do not. So I do not wear everyday makeup, typically. So all the makeup that I have is for spooky stuff, even though it is regular makeup.
Have you ever considered working for a big production, maybe TV production, movie production?
No. I've considered opening my own haunted house.
Oh, okay.
It does take a lot of work to do, and
Would it be an all year round haunted house?
probably not, but you'd be working on it all year round. So people don't understand that there is a lot of work that goes into making a haunted house. So like, you have to build it, and the building part of it takes a long time. It could take months, it could take the whole year. You could start right after Halloween and start doing that right away. So at Witches Woods, they tend to start in the summer months because they do have other things going on there. But other places, like one of the popular haunts around here is called Fright Kingdom. It's in Nashua. They are there year round. So they can build and set up their stuff year round. And they actually have different events throughout the year. They have a spooky Valentine Day event. They have a spooky prom night event where you dress up in stuff like this and go to the prom and go through the haunted houses. So they do, and this year they had Christmas in July. They have a Christmas event. So that is basically his base right now. So now we're gonna start with the different types of shadowing to make it look more natural, because on everyone's face we have different shadows, especially around the eyes, the nose, around here, so, and then your neck typically has shadows. So now we're gonna start with that. We'll go with his eyes first. I'm gonna start with a dark blue here and purple and mix that together.
Donnie, are you still feeling okay?
Yeah, feels wonderful.
So what does the purple do?
So it makes them look like they have that they haven't slept in a long time, basically.
Squishy floor does, adds the confidence.
Yes. Hopefully you don't get pulled over.
I'll stare with people. Stare with
Now we
people.
have a bathroom at the studio. You can wash off.
So see how now his eye looks very, it's not just green, he's starting to have a shadow here. Let me get underneath. I'm so worried about that. It is a little uncomfortable, not gonna lie. So it almost looks like he got punched in the face.
Wow, the power of makeup.
Yes. We'll do the other side. We're gonna try and it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, this is zombie makeup. So what zombie do you know has perfect features on their face, you know? And that kind of talks about, like, in terms of how haunting is, because so Donnie actually wears a mask at Witches Woods. And what we do with our mask, a lot of people don't know this, that they're just doing, dressing up for a night or going to a Halloween party, is if you're wearing a Halloween mask, you want to put black around your eyes. And the reason for that is it makes your eyes pop. So, because sometimes in a mask, it dips a little bit lower and then you can see your skin, and then that humanizes you. And you want to be this creature. So blacking out your eyes makes your eyes pop, and you no longer have that skin tone that's not what you're going for.
Okay.
So Donnie typically wears a mask at Witch's Woods. I also have a mask. And we do black out makeup, but there are lots of people that wear only makeup. But the other night, his mask broke. So what we do in that situation is he was given makeup, and because it was in the middle of the night, it doesn't matter if your makeup looks perfect. So, you okay?
Yeah.
So he threw it on super quick just to get back out there and get into the show and be out there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of witches, you've mentioned Witches Woods a lot. Are there times when you collaborate with when Witches Woods collaborates with the recreation department for activities?
We haven't, but typically Witches Woods goes for really scary, and Acton Rec goes for family-friendly events. So
those two are
they
not.
don't really mix very well.
Got it. So why are you changing the color to black?
I'm giving him shadows.
Okay.
So I'm not changing it, I'm just giving him deathly looking shadows on his...
So I'm assuming that was black. Or
Yes,
was...
it is black.
Okay.
So see how that almost gives him like vein looks? I'm gonna put some purple in there too. Yeah.
So the black gives a deathly look and the purple gives the bruising look.
Yes, bruising. Yep.
Okay. Got it.
What? Is that your phone?
It was on silent.
So I want to add a little bit more green here. So I see some skin coming through.
Like your iPhones, I have one on the side, just flip it all the way up, it'll silence it.
I did.
I don't even know how to use an Android.
Well, it was on silent and it was camera calling.
Oh.
You're on camera.
What do you think so far? All right, let's do some black on the sides. So one thing you want to do is contour, just like you're doing your regular face, you know? So I'm actually going to use one of these guys.
So what look are you going for right now?
So this is contouring. I'm going to make a line, a definite line right there, and then we're going to blend it in. Same thing here, because you have lines right here on your face. So that is the line that we're going for, and it also makes your face look thinner as well. So that's
Wow. I didn't know that.
and then we're going to blend it in. It gives him a look of shadowing and contouring on the side here. And then another place that I like to shadow is around the hairline. I'm using black to do that and blending it in with the green.
So what's the best outfit to wear, you know, to make the look complete?
What I would wear is some raggedy clothing. So this is a zombie. So a lot of our zombies wear, you know, like a button-up shirt that's like weathered. So one way that, you know, I weather my clothes is I make coffee and I throw the clothing into the coffee in like a big bucket and keep it there for 24 hours.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Okay.
Yep, and then you take it out, wash it, dry it, and now it looks dirty. So now your clothes are permanently stained with this coffee, and then you can add detail to it. You can shred it, so you could take a scissors and then go like this to it, and it shreds the material. You can add blood to it, so if you have like special effects blood, you can add that to it, and so it depends on what you want to do. You could add some type of oozy look to it, which is like a green, and do that to that as well. So it depends on what you would like.
What's
really.
the best fabric to use in terms of material to use for, you know, staining?
Probably a cotton. So when you do that stuff, it's much easier if you have a light color, because if you have a dark color, you'll have to bleach it first and then stain. And I had to do that last year. So last year I had a very dark denim, and I had to bleach it first because the coffee just wasn't working. So, and then I did that. So so it's really bright right here. I'm gonna add this and then blend it out. And this also gives a dirty look. So it looks like he hasn't showered in a while.
Sorry, Donnie.
Yes, today we're doing some mulching at a playground. So we do lots of different things.
What playground?
We're going to be doing Goward, which is behind the Acton Memorial Library. Let's put some, I like to make it dark here, dark around his nose. And this is just giving some shadowing. And then I'll blend it out with the sponge. And when the makeup artists do this at a haunted house, depending on how big your haunted house is, they have to do this within 5 minutes per person.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So, it depends how many actors you have, obviously. At Witches Woods, we have anywhere between 150 to 200. So,
Actors?
Actors. So, they have to be super quick. One way that you could do that, that's a little bit quicker than actually doing it this way, is we have an airbrush. And an airbrush could just easily just go over the face. Obviously that's not something that the average person has, so that's why I actually do have an airbrush, but I wanted to do something that a person could do at their home, and this is more what you would have available to you to be able to do. And then we have to do these lips. What I think I'm going to do with the lips. Does he look dead to you?
Not dead enough.
Not dead enough?
No, he looks the part.
It looks the part.
Yeah.
So one thing about the lips is I'm going to go with a blue.
So you
and a
put
purple.
eyeshadow on the lips?
I am, yep.
Wow. That's new.
This is eyeshadow all over his face. Dark color here.
Darker than black?
That's the thing. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, because zombies aren't perfect.
Donnie, how do you keep from not eating the makeup?
Years of eating the makeup.
Do a little bit darker on the green. And we're almost done.
I hope it's not toxic
No. That's not makeup.
right now.
Yeah, yes, it's gone on your face, so. Oh, I know what I wanted to add. I wanted to add some yellow. So yellow also helps with bruising.
That's so many layers of makeup.
Yes, this is a lot of layers. He's dirty, he looks dead.
This is my first main night out.
So I hope we got a good shot of Donnie before the makeup, so we can get a good shot of him after the makeup.
Let's see, here's one of these.
We'll have to show the before and after.
Yes.
So for someone as experienced as you, how long does it take for you to pull off this look?
How long?
Yeah.
Like if I were to do it to myself?
To
Or-
yourself or to somebody else, and not giving a tutorial, like if you get somebody sitting down and you just do the makeup.
Depends how much detail I want, because with this is a pretty simple look. So I would say 10 minutes or 15 minutes. But if you want to get detailed with stuff and with blood and all this other stuff, it would take longer. Just depends what you want to do. How does he look?
Dead. No, like a zombie. Oh my
Like a
god.
zombie?
Yeah. Especially when he smiles, and the contrast between the teeth, and the gums, and the lips.
And there's things that you can do to help with your teeth too. There's all different types of things. So if you have like perfect teeth, that doesn't go well for a zombie look, you know? You can
Drink lots of coffee to stain them.
no, because that would permanently stain them. You don't want that to happen. But there is different makeup that you can put in your mouth and look creepy and let it fall out of your mouth. I'm adding some more shadows on the side. This just gives them a shadow. Just letting it out. More shadow on the chin too. So the brush makes it a little bit darker, and then the sponge goes for like a little bit of a more blended look.
Okay.
And right now I'm making him darker. Darken the eyebrows too.
So why did you have to darken the eyebrows?
Don't have to.
Okay.
It's really up to what
Yeah.
you're going for.
Okay.
I think just about good. Let's see.
Voila! We have a deathly looking zombie.
Yeah. Just blending it a little bit more. Just make sure that it, you want to make it look natural, not that it naturally
Zombie
dead.
natural.
Naturally dead. All right. I think we're, what do you think? Does he look good?
Oh my gosh, the transformation is amazing. And how do you feel about, oh, you haven't seen yourself, but if we could just zoom in to the face for a little bit. And here we have our zombie look, thanks to you, Melissa. This is an exciting project, an exciting activity. I hope those who are into the scary stuff can try this at home and maybe share some pictures with us. Maybe tag Recreation Department
Yeah.
and tag ActonTV. You know, we would just love to see how this comes out from in your homes. But thank you again, Melissa,
Thank you for having me.
for doing this and
Yeah.
for teaching us how to make up a zombie. And Donnie, thanks for volunteering to be the zombie.
No problem.
And to our viewers, thank you for watching Acton in Focus. Till next time.